Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today I'm making, I guess it's a masterboard. um, I love doing this where you just create a mess on a page, add lots of layers, and then you cut it down and you end up with like some really fun little pieces of art. And every year I have to, well, they made this my job. Is to make little cards to go with these gifts that we create. So, our family does this every year. We got a little too big for the whole gift exchange thing. So now we kind of donate to a charity, and my sister and her husband own a cheese company, and they donate some cheese, and we buy stuff to go with it and create these little gift bags for people, and then we put a little insert in there. So that's what I'm making, is the little insert. So it's not quite ATC size, which is what, 3.5 by 2.5, and they end up being a little bit smaller. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So I'm dry brushing some red. It looks kind of orangey on here. It was called Christmas red. I think it was folk art. And then I'm using my Tempera paint sticks because I want to use them. They're fun. And I always end up with non-traditional colors. I was trying for traditional colors this time. Like I put that red on there. That's not a color I use very often. I've got green on there. The yellow is supposed to represent gold, I guess. But I do have a little bit of blue in there just because, I like blue. And putting the white back in. There's another shade of green. And I just, this is therapeutic. This is one of those kind of fun meditative things when you just scribble on a page. And I'm getting smaller, so I've got making smaller marks with the Sharpie. They're called Sharpie Creative Markers, and I just learned of these not too long ago. They're like Poscas. I really like them. Like, they are working really well. They go over really well. The Tempera paint sticks, they do dry pretty good, and I let them dry before I went in with these. And I'm trying to be good. Sometimes I start too soon on the next step and can mess your markers up with wet paint, but I'm pretty good on this one, I think. So just adding random marks, spreading it all over the place because, these are going to be chopped up into little rectangles. And I can hear the dog barking. I'll be right back. Oh, well, I thought he wanted to come inside, but apparently not. He's kind of a cold weather dog, and he thinks the house is too hot in the winter. So the minute he feels the hot air coming, he's like, nope, never mind. So I'm just putting little dots of yellow on here now. Some of it's hard to see. And some of this will get covered up because I'm going to add some elements that'll be like focal images and help pull it together, make it look Christmassy. So how is everyone today? How was your Thanksgiving, if you celebrated it? Ours was good. We got together with my siblings at my sister's house and had a good time. Ate too much. It's the usual thing. Anybody do any Black Friday shopping yesterday? I had to work. In fact, I'm doing this voiceover while everybody in the house is out shopping. I think they're probably going to dinner about now. Yeah, I'll have to find me something for dinner later. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're safe and warm, not too hot, not too cold. I'm a little cold from going outside to see if the dog wanted to come inside. I was gonna see what the temperature is here. Feels cold to me. Oh, 32 degrees. So yeah, freezing. What do they say? That's in old money. So I had a little black in there. I thought it needed some contrast. I end up, you don't see me, but I end up drawing white around those black circles and lines on top of them. You'll see that. Yeah, I guess apparently I decided they didn't need to be black circles. So I have these trees that I've cut out of just scrap paper. I was going for green, but they're not all traditional green. And they're mostly gel prints or just painty paper scraps. And I just want to make sure I have enough to fill my page up. I'm using mixed media paper, and I think it's 9 by 12. I'd have to double check that. Yeah, I think I probably have enough of those. And I'm just going to glue them down with a glue stick. So I've got me a scrap piece of travel brochure and my Yoo-Hoo glue stick. I'll glue those down. Any of the products that I use that I know what it is, I will have listed in the description box below. I do have an Amazon affiliate link, so if you're interested, like those Sharpie markers, they're fun, and the Tempera paint sticks, those will be down in the description. Links for those will be in the description. Just if you're interested, no worries. So now I'm just going to go through and fill this paper up with the trees. And so yeah, a lot of the earlier scribbling we did is going to be covered up. But I really like how this turns out. Even though it looks really orange right now, it's not that orange. I think that's just my camera. Or my monitor that I'm looking at it on. I'm not sure. But I don't make you watch me glue them all down. We'll just skip here real quick. Okay. So now I'm trying to decide what I need to do next. And I decide that I want to scribble around each of those trees just to make them stand out a little bit more. Some of them stand out pretty good, the dark ones, but some of the lighter ones, I felt like there needed to be a little extra. I know they already have lines on them, but I'm just adding extra. And I go through and do that to all of the trees. And I don't make you watch me do all the trees either. Just a few. But yeah, it is really fun to create these masterboards. If you haven't ever done it, you should give it a try. There's lots of videos out there too on masterboards. I know Kylie Coos made some. Darcy Misadventures with Mixed Media. Is that what her channel's called? But a lot of people have done them. And so you can see lots of samples. Oh, and I pulled out my, I think this is Uniball Signa white pen. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But I thought, yeah, we'll give them all a highlight. Why not? I didn't think I showed all of that, but apparently I didn't think that section was too long when I put the video together. Tick tock, tick tock. I don't know about you guys, but I like things fast. At first, it kind of bugged me. To speed up somebody's video because I didn't like hearing their voices fast. But I've gotten to where I watch all the videos at 1.25 speed now, and they all sound normal to me. Now 150, there are a few people that I can't watch fast because they're already manic, and then it just makes me shake. Like it's just too much, too chaotic. So if you want to watch me fast, I have no problem because I watch people fast too. But you see the little black circles? I've put the white around them and lines. That just toned them right down. And oh, I decided that I needed another element. So I cut some wonky stars out of some really old sheet music, and I'm just gluing them on. I'll spread them around, trying not to cover up the tops of the trees, but kind of putting them at the bottom, because like if these cut randomly and there's a bottom of a tree at the top of the card, if it has a star on it, then you feel like, you know, there's a star at the top of the tree, right? So, or at the top of the card. So that's what I was doing. I was like putting them all near the bottom of each of the trees so that when it's cut up, it looks okay. It looks purposeful. So I'm just going through with my Sharpie creative marker, and I'm pretty sure they are acrylic paint markers. And going around each of those with yellow. We're pretending that's gold. Now this is going to be color copied. I have to make 450. So this will be color copied and then chopped up. So I did do, at the end you'll see a sample. So I did print one copy on my printer, which was running out of ink. So the color is not quite as vivid as it could be. I'll probably take it over to a copy center and copy it there on their ink. And then chop them up into my little ATC size-ish cards. See, those stars are very wonky. And again, going around them with some ink to make them stand out, but I don't make you watch that whole thing. So I'm gonna make a copy and show that to you now, and then show you some close-ups. So here it is. There's the copy. See, it's a little faded. Looks a little more red maybe. And then here's some of them. And a few close-ups. See, they look nice, right? I think they look good, and hopefully whoever gets them will like them. Well, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. I hope you're having wonderful holidays, and I also hope you have an awesome day.